Haha. Good afternoon and or evening or good morning, depending on what part of the world you are on. It's done. It's completed. Aside from letting the bow cure because it's sinew backed, it still needs to sit a while while the sinew fully cures, or partially cures, because I'm going to rush it. But what I've done is in the details. This is a 16 strand B50 string. I need to make it longer. The thing that winds around the prod and attaches that ring to the front. I did make a sturdier bolt clip. The one I made before, a little light, and it had this weird tendency, it started curving, so I just made a nice wider one, just finished that a few minutes ago. I'm going to hit it with some finer sanding cloth to polish it. What other details? These, the wedges that are on the tips are for the stringing string. As I stated before, this thing has, it's approximately 90 pounds just to get it to bracing height. Yeah, bracing height. So I need to have a stringing method. I'll have a loop, heavy string, the ring, and a hook so I can detach it. Or else I'll have a Mobius strip of sorts. It'll go over these things and over this one. And then I will use my gaff lever, which hooks to this. Getting that stringing string over the ledge. And then I'll be able to take the real string and put it between, because that string will have a loop. I'll be able to put my regular crossbow string on it and then detach the loop from the hook, and it'll be strong. What other little details? Today I had round nose, and I didn't want to like grind away on that rawhide wrap, so I just put a little thin piece of pop can next to it, and I ground it kind of in the same way you would put that file guide on your chainsaw. It keeps that file from going into the rawhide, so that was good. Other details, I rounded this a little bit, so I'm not going to have any wear on that main string. Rounded this, the plate that has the ledge, rounded that to decrease string wear. And now with this new bolt clip, it's pretty secure. I also added these things, kind of get that Conan look. And plus it doesn't hurt on such a heavy prod to have stuff wrapped around it in case it explodes, which I do not believe it will. Osage and Sinew, it should be good to go. Heavy, heavy, heavy bow. Now this ring, I will simulate. With the gaff lever, there's a hook that goes on the end. Instead of that broadhead, or not a broadhead, field point, there will be a hook, and it hooks onto this thing. And then you can picture having this long lever right here. Then partially up this lever, there's a forked piece that when you push it, it'll skid along there and then push a string into that ledge. I don't know what the proper term is. All is good. I also deepened my bolt groove, so the string will hit it halfway up the bolt instead of just riding along the bottom. All is good. Also added this nifty thing just to add that piratey twist to it. But here it is, my version of a crossbow. Close-up of the prod. I really like it. I was watching, Mick Brucock is doing a series on making his crossbow, his second crossbow. And he summed it up nicely. I'm paraphrasing it. Mick, apologize, I didn't quite memorize it, but I got the gist of it. Talking about how the English war bow and longbow is an artistic endeavor to make, where this is more of a engineering problem. And that is true. This is a machine. It's a gizmo. It's a contraption with all these little tiny parts that go together to add to the whole. The deadly whole. Yes. There we go. And so, my friends, all I need to do now, the easy parts, making the string. And if you're wondering how I will be able to make an endless loop string right the first time, I'll simply make just a thin nothing of a bow, really, but to the same dimensions as this, and do an endless loop string, a lot of strands, that will put that string, that bow at 2 3/4, 3-inch brace height. And if it stretches out, because this will be much heavier, you can just twist it. to adjust a brace height, so that's good. I need to make my little loop string, pick up a little hook and a little loop so I can make my stringing string, make my gaff lever stringing device, and make some bolts. I thought about it as far as the portability, you know, having like a stirrup, then you're not carrying around a second device, but I suppose you could have that gaff lever and then have it so you can just like wear it like a man purse or something like that. When you're afield, when you are trying to get those dastardly people that are invading your kingdom, the zombies. Pretty slick. Anyway, have a great day. Oh, I shall add this. I also made comment on Mick's video. It's like we're in this arms race. Mick and I are in this arms race, except in this arms race, we can both be winners, and the objective is to have fun. So everyone's a winner. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you are having a great day.